Social justice issues that I care the most about. I care about everything, which is part of the problem. I did community organizing training with the Industrial Areas Foundation many years ago. And I remember our instructor saying part of the problem with churches, and he said, part of the problem with you pastors is you try to do too much. You try to do everything, and you can't do everything. No church can do everything. You can do one, maybe two things well. But you all try to do housing and food and living wage and prison reform and climate change. And I'm like, yes, because I think we feel that's the mandate. We're supposed to tend to and care for all of the issues of the world. And I do. And I recognize that our resources are limited. Our time is limited. Our money is limited. What we're able to do and be as a community together is limited. So racial justice issues, I am in a 2-year training right now with Resma Minikim, who wrote My Grandmother's Hands, around racialized trauma. That is a deep passion of mine, and the way that he brings that work together with the body and my background in dance, that embodied work really has my passion right now. I care very much about the earth, probably not enough for my 12-year-old, who is always letting me know that I could be doing more, should be doing more. And I'm often reading and researching about that. But when this question came to me from your team, what really jumped for me is hospitality and welcome, as well as food. So the tagline that we use at my current church and that I use in my materials as I'm going out into the world is I'm always trying to create spaces where all feel loved and fed. So I want people to feel welcome. And so that ties in with racial justice. I think it ties in with prison ministry. I think it ties in with the ministry that we do with the earth, because I think all the creatures should feel welcomed and loved, not wanting to displace creatures from their homes, and also being aware of the impact that has on the rest of us when we displace others. But this notion of radical hospitality, that people can find their place, that space is as safe as it can be and as brave and courageous as it can be, and that people are fed on a practical, physical level, fed with the sorts of food that they love and that nourish them, but also fed in worship with preaching and beautiful music, also beautiful surroundings. What are the ways and how do we create a world where all God's people are loved and fed? That's my ultimate passion.